Now then,
alright, we're the grass bugs. So, welcome back to another Wild Patch podcast. It's the first video of the year.
Yeah.
Some of you that are returning viewers will probably realise that it's not on the regular date for the uploads.
Yeah, addressing the elephant in the room straight away. Obviously, we usually upload on the 5th. It's not the 5th.
Nah, not now. We've decided to change the schedule so that we're uploading, instead of 3 times a month, we're aiming for 2 times a month instead.
Yeah, and that's basically what we're going to get into. Let's get into why we're actually changing the schedule, because, well, let's be honest, personal schedules also interfere a lot with edits and...
Yeah, they really do. So sometimes things come up like our personal plans, or like we can plan to edit and then something will come up and then we're like, oh, we'll do it tomorrow. Oh wait, we can't do it tomorrow because we've got something planned, and then, oh, we'll try tomorrow, but oh wait, the next day, no.
Yeah, both of our work schedules are very, very, very different.
Yeah, like I usually work anywhere from like 9 o'clock until like 6 o'clock at the latest, usually like 7 at a push.
And I usually start anywhere between 12 and 4 and don't finish until 9 on a night.
Yeah.
So it's...
But like I have weekends free, but unfortunately you don't have weekends free.
Yeah, it's like every other Saturday I might have free, but... So basically filming and getting 3 videos a month filmed and edited.
Yeah. It's kind of wearing out.
Yeah, it's becoming more of a chore than we'd like, I'd say.
Yeah, it's become a hassle and not an enjoyment.
Yeah.
I'd say. Like it doesn't feel as though we're enjoying it as much as we could be if we were taking it a bit easier.
So that being said, as you can see, we are going to be reducing content.
Yeah.
But also, that token, we're still planning on keeping the 25th as a regular upload day.
Yeah.
That's pretty much a guaranteed video.
Yeah.
But the 10th is...
The 10th is the one that we do want to aim for the second video, but we can't always guarantee it, just simply because, as we say, like almost this one didn't almost happen, like...
Yeah, so let's be honest here.
Like we've kicked off the year brilliantly.
Yeah, let's... This is something we actually want to discuss as well, low points of the past year, and obviously wanting to change the editing schedule is because of timing and stuff like that. Another low point that's only happened recently, let's be honest, is we've filmed this podcast once before.
Yeah. Yeah, we managed to film it. We were pretty happy with it. Thought that it went well.
Yeah.
It was about, like, what, 25 minutes long?
Something like that.
Then it came to putting the files onto my PC when I finally had time. And you, that camera right there, had decided to corrupt the footage.
We like you too.
Yeah.
Not you. But we're recording this again.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, and we almost didn't because I was actually supposed to be busy tonight.
Yeah.
But I've managed to, like, rearrange plans and I'm not busy anymore. And then yesterday, like, you had finished, what, 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
So
by the time I got back.
Yeah. So we had no chance of filming last night. So it was genuinely a case of, if I didn't manage to make the free time, we wouldn't have been able to film tonight, and then we wouldn't have had the podcast for the day of release.
Yeah. So obviously schedule changing is kind of, we have to do it, but it does allow us to do bigger, better things. We can take more time editing things down, we can take more time filming, we can take more time with just having better ideas. Like,
we can plan a bit better as well. So hopefully this schedule change, even though it's a bit less content, although with saying that, we do plan to actually have other content that comes out if we have it available, like the couch sessions that we do. You guys probably realise, like, they're not hard to exactly put together.
No, that's why we like doing them.
Yeah, so they're like a quick and easy one. So you never know, you might see something like that come out.
Yeah.
And that'll be on any day of the month, really. Like once it's done.
It's just when the edit's done rather than us rushing to do it. Which
yeah, exactly. Which means that we're going to enjoy that couch session even more because we don't feel like we have to do a couch session.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the 3 of the month.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm going to say, so that's it's a good thing and a bad thing, really, this schedule change. It's kind of bad that there's not as much content, but it's good because we can spend more time on it and we can enjoy it more. But there also may be more content, it just depends. And I think that's the key thing here. You're going to get content, and especially one video a month, but the others, who knows, it could be more, could be less, but I'm looking forward to what this year will bring in terms of what content we do bring out.
Yeah.
See how the scheduling change actually changes up the content.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Like, once we've got that time available where we've got the however many days, like we've got a full month until the next one needs to come out.
Yeah.
Or that we want it to come out. So we can take that time to actually film something at the beginning of the month and then take our time to edit whenever we actually have time.
Exactly, rather than, oh my god, we need to stay up, which I'm going to lead out into more low points from the past year.
Yeah.
Because we do want to bring low and high points into this, but we're going to start off with the lows.
Yeah, the lows are just easy to hit.
So, going kind of another reason for scheduling changing, as we've just said, edits at 3 o'clock in the morning, there's been a few.
Yeah, because we haven't had the days beforehand where we've got the time free to edit, we've ended up having to edit the day before or the night before, and then that means that we have to do an all-night edit in order to get everything done. Sometimes we get finished editing at like what, 2-3 o'clock?
Yeah.
But then the render and an export, which the render couldn't get. We can literally be watching it get to 79% and we've watched the screen for an hour and then it goes failed. Yeah, just error.
And then
error.
And when that's at 4:30 in the morning, it's not fun.
No, that's really not. And I think it's even worse when I know I have to go to work the next day, because I know that I'm always starting before 12 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going to say I can at least probably go to bed, but you have to pretty much do an all-nighter and then a shift and then come back and try and figure out a thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. Like, I either have to stay up after the edit to do the thumbnail, or I manage to get like 1 or 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Then go and do a shift and then come back and do the thumbnail. But 9 times out of 10, I end up coming back after work and still having to work on the thumbnail because I was like too tired on the morning to do it. So I've done a really lazy, shitty job.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that'll do. I'll upload that. And then I look back at it the next, like when I come back after work, and I'm like,
oh no, that won't do.
No,
Need to change that.
That needs to be improved.
Yeah.
So that's definitely going to be improvement with the schedule change, but the low points, it really was one of the biggest low points.
Exactly, and it was a low point because it happened multiple times where we were up at that time.
Yeah.
Another big low point.
Oh. Sorry, I just lost all thought there. So, what's the low point?
I was just thinking about this. The kind of last few videos on the channel had to kind of be forced to be indoors, not just because of weather. Because I replaced my piece of shit bike, which if you have been with us for a while, you've known that it was terrible. I replaced it with a really nice Carrera.
Yeah, you did.
Had that bike for a week.
Yeah,
and then
really
it got
excited to use it.
Stolen. I was furious, and I don't mind saying that I can't just be buying bikes willy-nilly.
No.
You know what I mean? It's something that I had to
expense.
save up for, and it killed me, and I got rid of the old bike instantly because it was falling apart.
Yeah.
And then literally a week or so later?
I think it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Because like, it was a pretty big sting for you.
Yeah.
And then week and a half, 2 weeks later, I get to work, lock my bike up, go into work, and about an hour before the end of the day, or the end of my shift, someone messages and says, "Hey mate, I think someone's taken your wheel." Great, so I go out and someone has literally taken the rear wheel off of my bike, which is unfortunate because that's the one with all the gears on it. It's the one. It's got a disc on it, so, and it's just pricey.
Yeah. So it caught our legs off us completely.
Yeah,
Like,
it really did.
As we mentioned the other day when we were filming this, obviously a punishing ride. We used our bikes.
Yeah.
That also, we got to Hartlepool the same way.
Yeah.
We got to Walton Castle the same way. We got to the Ironstone mining village the same. Like,
Yeah.
that's how we get about.
Yeah, it's one of the main things that we use, and to have that just taken away.
Yeah.
Especially since we didn't even just use them for, like, I didn't use it just for getting to and from work.
No.
Or just for to get to filming places, but just to go for a ride some
Clear
days.
your head.
Yeah.
Just enjoy yourself.
Like, go down the coast and back up, like, for a few hours. Like, it as you say, it clears your mind. It gives you a chance to think about things or get away. So it kind of gets rid of that support for yourself, which really bloody sucked.
It really did. It was probably one of the lowest points of the year.
Yeah, one of. Yeah.
Switching it the other way, or high points.
High points. You know what? One of the highest points for me is just, it's, even though we've never been focused on numbers, like, never been focused on them.
I know where you're going
Like,
with this.
one of the highest points for me was seeing that subscriber count go to a number where we could go, yeah, we've told that many people.
Yeah.
And then it started going past that number and we're like, is that just word of mouth?
That's just a random subscriber.
And then seeing genuinely, because we get to see some subscribers if they're made public.
Yeah.
So we get to see them, and some of them, no idea who they are.
Which, whoever you guys are, thank you for subscribing.
All of you.
Always.
Every subscriber is, like, I'm so grateful for.
Yeah, whether we know you personally or you've never met us in real life, like, thank you for watching these videos and stuff.
Thank you so much. And one thing I do want to address as well is that we're not very active in the comments.
No, but we do read it.
Yeah, we do read, like, pretty much every comment.
Exactly.
I mean, we don't have many at the moment, so it's easy to read all of them.
Yeah.
Can't keep that promise in the future, but
we try to.
We are genuinely reading comments, especially for if people recommend anything, like any video ideas or like any songs that they'd like to hear or think that we might like or anything.
Please send them our way.
Yeah, like genuinely, even if it's songs that you don't think we should cover, but you think, oh, these lads might like it, because we're fairly eclectic with our music taste.
Just send anything over.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite happily listen to it.
We can go from like a nice melodic piano piece to suddenly your ears are getting bled out.
Yeah, screaming and everything in between.
Exactly, so we do read those comments, and one of the things, and leading into another high point as well, reading the comments on the Casual Geo vid. Which,
just in all honesty, that whole
video
for us it wasn't something that we planned, like, oh, if we film this the numbers are gonna go up or anything.
No.
We've never thought, we don't film content like that, we just don't. We go, we want to film this, let's film it. It's never been for how many views we're gonna get, or it's just not. We don't do clickbaity stuff. But it was a case of, we're gonna react to this. I've never really seen this channel, you suggest it. Cool, let's throw a video together. And then within the first, not exaggerating here, the first 24 hours for us at least, in terms of views, it was like
hitting hundreds of views, and we were like
our videos don't do this many views usually.
Like, I went to work the next morning, and like after checking the video and being like, holy shit, that's quite a few views, that. Went to work, and then like while I was there, every now and then just having the free time, taking a break and checking it, and like, it's still fucking going up.
Yeah.
Still, numbers were still climbing.
I remember literally going to shift myself on the night time, and us both kind of messaged each other and like, it's not just the numbers of views on the video that was going up, but our subscriber count, like,
Yeah.
that got us past 100 subscribers.
Yeah, it really did. And we can't thank like Casual Geographic enough for that. And his viewers, like, obviously, like, some of them,
Some of the
like, some
comments on the
people will
video.
come and see videos that are reacting to him because they are fans of his, so they want to see how people react, and I understand that, and I'm glad that that community is so kind.
Exactly,
like,
everyone on the,
yeah.
especially in that video, the comment section was like, you know,
like, oh, here's this fact, like, here's
Yeah.
another fact, and some of them, like,
or just something
rectify
as
things
simple as
like, oh,
nice video, lads, things like that.
and someone pointing out, like, your line where you say that you don't want to be bit by a snake and bleed out the anus and die.
Which I still stand by to this day.
It's a good thing to stand by. Like, we do read the comments.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's so amazing how well that video did. And it's over 10,000 videos views.
Over 10,000 views. Another one that, again, it was a react video, Star Out, which was another good one for numbers.
Yeah.
Which I love, but I don't. It was a high point for me, but I think it
Not
wasn't
a
necessarily.
defining point.
No.
Because we don't want to do reaction content all the time.
Exactly.
Like, we may release a reaction video once every now and then because we might find a video or a channel where we're like, guys, we need to watch this.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It may be a video that we've already watched, so we might change up the format a little bit, be like, right, we're going to dissect this video a little bit.
Was there a favourite video for you that you made over the past year? Like a high point, just not necessarily in filming it, but just the whole process of from
just in
nothing
general,
to making on YouTube.
You know what? I think it's got to be the bloopers.
Yeah.
Just in general, throughout the full year, because the bloopers, for me, is just us having fun. Like, it's messing up and it's us clearly just enjoying ourselves sometimes.
Okay, this will probably lead into the next section, but we've always talked about, like, things that we want to do.
Yeah.
The bloopers was that thing that from before
Day
the
one,
channel, like, pretty much it was like as soon as we had a camera on us and we knew we messed up, it was like, we'll have to put that into a separate folder.
Yeah.
And we were gonna we knew when it was gonna be out. Even in February, we knew it was gonna be a Christmas Day video.
Exactly. We knew that we'd need to save up all them bloopers to get to the end of the year to be like, right, Christmas presents.
Yeah, exactly. So
without us having to be like, it's Christmas.
Yeah, but going back
Like,
into that, obviously we've never filmed 4 bloopers. That's
No.
never been a thing.
No, they just happen.
Yeah, that's. I think if we tried to force ourselves to film something blooper video, no, it wouldn't work.
No, exactly. Like, we have outtakes that are sometimes that end, like, put at the end of the video just because they are kind of funny or they make sense to round out a video, but the bloopers, they're just funny
I
moments.
was gonna say watching them back because we don't really open the folder, but that's only to put new stuff into it. We never watched back what was in there really up until it came to when, okay, the next video up is bloopers, we need to start editing it.
Yeah.
That's when we first seen all that old footage and was like, oh my god.
If I'm not mistaken, there was actually like one time back in March or April where we did end up watching back the bloopers and then we went, you know what? No more watching it back. Yeah. We'll save them.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it. Which it was
I think it was March because it was really early on.
Yeah. No, it must have been around then. But it was definitely fun. Which leading in again, we were saying there about it was something that we'd saved up. Next year with the schedule change as well, it allows us to hopefully work on things that we don't want to give away just in case, but it's things that we can spend a few days filming or long projects that's why you might not get a video because we're working on something in the background which
we may
is
be
worth working
we could
on.
be away at a different location, like away from home for a few days doing a record, or we could be just spending time doing a big edit for something because we've decided that we want to try a different style.
Yeah.
Because that's something that we wanted to try last year. We want to try different styles, we want to try different areas, we want to do big projects. Which
trying to do 3 videos a month, and we obviously edit it all ourselves while working full time and everything. Doing that many videos, it's great, but we can't do those big projects that we and it's not just something that we've talked about this year. It's stuff that we've been talking about for years.
Yeah.
Before the Grassbugs was live on YouTube, some of these projects have been there, haven't they?
Yeah, they were just plans that we were like, right, one summer we're just going to go and do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? That sounds like a sound idea. That.
Yeah.
Let's go and do it.
And it'd be great for content, but we know we'd need 5 days.
Yeah.
At least for filming.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're going to need a month or two to edit that down to not just to a level where here's something to watch, but to a level where if we're spending 5 days filming something, we want a good edit.
Exactly. And if we're spending 5 days on it, then that means that, who knows, we may get like 2, 3, 4 videos out of it.
Exactly.
Like we might get more videos out of this one video session than we would out of just doing the 3 times a month as we were.
It could be a case of, I don't know, we'll say June, July, August, you might only get 1 video a month.
Yeah.
But then the month of September, for example, may have 5 videos and it'd be a big project. It'll be a month of this concept.
Yeah, exactly.
So we hope you're looking forward to what the future holds for us.
Yeah, exactly, because if everything goes according to plan, and as long as schedules don't get absolutely messed up, because as they are now, like we can definitely hit that 1 a month at least. Like we know we definitely could do that.
Something I want to quickly say for the both of us here. We said at the start of last year that we were going to do the 3 videos a month, and that is a high point for me as an overall thing.
Yeah.
We never missed 1 upload. We've had 3 videos every month on the same day that we said we would for the full year.
Yep, and that is despite any technical difficulties.
Which there has been many.
Where it's caused us to have to edit late until into the morning.
Or refilm a podcast.
Or refilm the next day, the day before.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely been a high point to be able to actually stick to that promise that we made to ourselves.
And it's nearly killed us sometimes, let's be honest, to the point where we've hated each other, we've hated the fact that we have to do this.
Yeah, exactly.
But we've gone, no, we made a commitment and we've done it, and now looking back, I'm so glad we did.
Yeah, same here. Because every time it was like, oh yeah, we're going to have to do an all-nighter, or like, oh, we're going to have to do a late one. How late can you stay up?
It's like, till we have to.
Yep.
Which is going to be us tonight in a few hours.
Yep.
So on that point, do stick with the channel, because we're not disappearing, just content might be a bit lower. Or a bit higher, we just don't know at the moment.
Yeah, we never know. Like, until that week or that month comes along, we aren't going to really know
but that
exactly
being
what
said,
we've got.
If we can't upload, we will still try and let you guys know with maybe a little short or even a community post or something along those lines. Just this is why there's not something out.
This is why I was saying, like, guaranteed video on the 25th, just simply because then it can be an explanation.
Yeah.
Like, if all else fails, it can be an explanation, or it might just be me rolling around on the floor.
Pretty much. But if you want to keep
That's not a promise. I'm not rolling around on the floor. I mean, it happens. It probably will happen.
With that being said, there's definitely content that we know we're going to be bringing back, so you can still expect to see things like this podcast. It's definitely going to be here, couch sessions, things like that.
Yeah, we're still going to have them going along.
Yeah.
As we say though, they probably won't be the 25th video, but there'll be a video.
Yeah, that's just in case we want to do something.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Exactly, like, oh, we've found this song that we like, we've been singing it a lot. You know what?
Do it.
Why not crack on with a couch session for it?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a nice relaxing way to spend an evening as well. Like,
it really
actually doing the couch session.
And if you've enjoyed your evening watching this video, make sure to hit that like button.
And if you want to keep up to date with us and see more, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I think that was too high. Get back.
Well, there it is. And if you want to be notified when these videos come out, which you will with the schedule change, make sure to ring this bell. And as always, guys,
Much love. Peace.
I like the janky ending there. That's
Yeah, honestly, I went like that, and then I realised that that is like framed here. So I was like, oh shit, get back! Oh god. These men are not fucking corrupted.